Alright, so here's the farm. Basically, the red line is pretty approximate boundaries. Few things that we have here is I was thinking timber thicket over here, kind of putting a wall of pines here to kind of block out the neighbors. Another timber thicket here, basically fill those with as thick as you can, never penetrate them. Putting our hard mass fruits all around, kind of give them an option. White oaks, I've told is the best. They'll get into bur oaks and all that once the white oaks are taken out of the timber. The soft mass fruits such as persimmon trees, apple trees, pears, and plums. Plums will actually give also a thicket and provide good shelter and a lot of protection. Putting a bunch of pines and some other timber trees around, just cause breakup. Areas like this will be good wind blocks. Areas like this will be great wind block. Down in here, they'll use these areas a lot. Most of the grass here being switchgrass or other deer bedding grass. Food plots. This area over here, these three fields right here, these are our row crops. We got corn and beans in here. This past year it was corn. This next year coming, we were looking at beans. I had thought that maybe keeping these two big fields as beans for this coming up year and running corn through here one more time. That way, each year we can give the deer the variety of once they start to really want to hit corn, instead of going over to the neighbors here, they can eat their beans out while the grain get into the corn, and once they need their beans again, they can get back in there. Now this won't be able to sustain a large herd or anything, but we plan on kind of keeping that under control. Other food plots here, thinking early season, got a lot of options there. Another early season plot in here, late season plot here, early season, and another late season. Now this one we wouldn't really be able to hunt. Keeping that more is just a place for them to get in and get nutrition, nourishment, and all. Also thinking about this field and this field, and possibly one of these two fields, running some sort of spring-summer plot in here to help antler growth. We thought that would help, and then you just take a brush hog and cut those out whenever it's time to put in your fall plots, and then put them right in, no big deal. Alfalfa here, deer will get in there and use that as well. Something else we have is a few watering holes. The three essentials is water, food, and then your cover. If you have those three things, deer should stay on your property, and if they leave your property, they have more of a chance of getting shot by someone else. Something we noticed, Ben and I know that people hunt over here. The only reason why deer would come over here is because there's three ponds here. There's no food over here. There's nothing really for them to get too excited about. And the only reason why deer would come over here is to get to the water. But we can eliminate that from happening just by putting in our places here. Also with the extra amount of cover coming down here, I really think we're going to have deer flooding straight down into the lake here at times too. This will all be backed up. We dug that out. It could just make a big difference with those little water holes being in there. Other than that, just a lot of big warm season grasses and cold season grasses, and just mixing it up for some quail. Running some quail friendly whistleback from Biologic in this area. Maybe some around the rim here too, and just giving options to different things there.